and there is one guy who stood out.
Hey.
I do think I made a solid impression tonight. I'd be honored to get a rose. We'll see.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good.
I'm a little bit bummed out. I'm nervous that I might have tried something a little too over the top.
Who's over there?
If I don't get the next rose, I'm gonna feel like maybe there's something else I should have done, and that's the last feeling I wanna feel. There she
Hi,
is.
guys. I was hoping that you would accept this.
Absolutely.
I gave the third rose to Richard because although he's one of the shyer guys here, I just felt like he was very sweet and genuine. I felt like he had a lot of qualities that I look for in a man.
What's one thing we absolutely have to know about you?
I love surprises. And I'm a big surprise person. Like, Christmas time is unreal.
When I got the final first impression rose, it was a complete shock to me. I had no idea that I was going to be getting it. I have very low self-esteem from like growing up in high school. I was picked on relentlessly. So it's a huge thumb in the nose to all those people that said no. Wow, this is just an amazing moment.
Who got it, man?
Richard.
Richard?
Exactly.
Who's Richard?
Richard came out of nowhere.
I am disappointed that I didn't get the third rose, but I'm still hoping I'm gonna get a rose. It's definitely nerve-wracking. I've never been in a situation like this.
Yeah. Good for you. That's awesome.
3 roses have been handed out. There are 12 spots left, and, you know, am I gonna be one of those guys? I don't know.
Hey, guys. Cheers again. Hate to break up the party. Deanna, I see you've already handed out your 3 first impression roses, but now it's time for your first rose ceremony. So if you would, come join me.
You know what? I just really, really want to say thank you. I know what this night can be like, and my whole heart is in this. It's going to be very hard for me to make this decision, and I really appreciate you all coming.
Coming up, it's time for Deanna to make her decision.
Now I understand what it's like to stand in Brad's shoes and make these decisions and hurt people's feelings. It's hard dealing with it all.
Who will get a rose? And who will lose their chance at love forever?
Well, Deanna, welcome. This is your deliberation room. Just pulled you out of your first cocktail party. What was it like when you met these 25 guys tonight?
Oh, it's so exciting. It's so new. It's so different. I could have never even imagined what it's like to be here on night one and see all the limos roll in and then actually get to talk to 25 guys that are all here to date me.
Is it a little odd for you to be here in this deliberation room? I mean, this is, you know, the same room Brad was in, doing the same thing with your picture up here on the shelf.
It's odd being here and standing at all these pictures, you know, looking at these guys and thinking that I have to choose one of them eventually.
Let's talk about some of these guys. Ryan.
It's cold. We're gonna have a blanket, okay?
Sounds good. I'm a snuggler.
Oh, good.
You shared a blanket, but he seemed to take most of it.
I think Ryan was so nervous he didn't realize that he was hogging the blanket and I was freezing in my tiny dress.
Look at him out there. It's cold out there. She's shivering, and he didn't even give her a coat.
Is it a strike against Ryan at all?
No, it's not a strike against him. I think he was nervous.
So you talked to Jason. You guys seem to have a lot in common.
We are a traveling family. Like, we like to travel.
So I've done 2 like 3-month stints in Europe, like backpacking trips.
It was very easy to talk to Jason. We did have a lot in common. He's been to Greece. He's traveled a lot.
There's all these talk about your family being so important to you.
My family is so important to me. He definitely showed interest in family and having the same ambitions that I have.
Tell me about Eric.
So you speak fluent Greek?
Completely.
He is Greek. He does have a Greek family.
So if my mom knew that I was talking to you right now, she would be planning the wedding, she'd be ready for the kids.
That was one way he could relate to me, was by speaking Greek, because he knows that I am Greek. I'm just hoping there may be something past that.
I found this. I thought it would be cute.
Aww.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Our oyster farmer, Luke, gave you something.
Luke is so sweet. and he gave me a pearl necklace. He put a lot of thought into that gift, and it was actually kind of like having a part of him.
Did you ever dream that you would meet an oyster farmer here tonight?
Yeah, it's really neat because you meet a lot of different people with a lot of different careers that I would never even dream of.
Let's talk about Ron. Seemed to be very serious.
Ron definitely came in on a very serious note. What takes you to Kansas?
My ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Married before.
Married before.
Okay. He didn't leave that for any surprises or secrets for later. And I really respected that about him because he could have lied. He could have not said anything.
Does that bother you that he is divorced?
You know, I've never dated someone who's divorced, but it doesn't bother me. Everyone deserves second chances, I think.
Obviously, these guys are clearly fighting like crazy to get your attention.
There definitely seemed to be a lot of competition tonight. The guys were just leaping over one another to get to me, to talk to me, to try and impress and outdo the other one.
I know you're a hometown kind of girl.
Yep.
But I've got these abs of steel that I would love to show you again.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about Chandler and Brian, the two of them. You sat down with these guys.
Chandler had a duck call. Oh. Oh.
Mercy, you want to give it a whirl?
No. Kind of felt like he was trying to call me in some weird way.
And feel the abs.
And then Brian whips out his abs and grabs my hand and makes me rub all over him, and I was just nervous for myself and didn't know what to do.
So not a turn on.
Not a turn on for me.
Tell me about Sean, the karate guy.
Oh my God. Sean chopped a lemon off of Jesse's head. I was kind of worried about Jesse. Good thing Sean's pretty good, but you know what? He got my attention.
What do these guys expect?
I think the guys knew that they had to get that time. They had to impress me. They had to get the moment to speak with me. Paul did something a little wild tonight.
I'm serious. You probably shouldn't do that.
Oh my God. He really just jumped in the pool.
I know CPR.
Oh my God.
So do I get that last rose?
Can we get a towel?
Take it off, baby.
He does a little striptease, and he reveals my name is on the back of this boy's booty. I couldn't look after that. I had to turn away.
So when a man gets out of the pool, your name on his butt, turn on or turn off?
You know what? Paul got my attention. Throughout the night, I wasn't really sure who Paul was or could really remember him coming out of the limo. That got my attention.
In a good way or a bad way?
You know what? Some of these things are a little extreme. I don't feel like these guys have to try that hard to impress me. They just have to open their hearts and be in this 100% like I am.
10 guys are going home tonight. That's a very tough decision. It's a tough thing for you to have to do.
I know what my gut feelings are, and I'm a pretty good judge of character. So I think that the decisions that I will make tonight are good decisions for myself. And in the end, I'm gonna end up with one amazing man that could be the man of my dreams.
I hope so. Your first rose ceremony, just moments away. Take a few moments, get your thoughts together, take a look at these pictures, decide what you want to do. I'll be waiting for you outside, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Yesterday, I was a very single woman. Today, I am in a huge mansion with 25 potential boyfriends. One of them I'll hopefully marry. Eliminating 10 guys will definitely be hard, but I know that it'll be worth it in the end to find the love of my life. And at the end of tonight, I will definitely be closer to finding the one.
If you'd like to nominate the next Bachelor or Bachelorette, call 1-866-739-3150 or go to bachelor.abc.com.